Republican Kathy McMorris Rodgers offered the GOP's response to the State of the Union last night. Have a listen.
And yes, it's time to honor our history of legal immigration. We're working on a step-by-step solution to immigration reform by first securing our borders and making sure America will always attract the best, brightest, and hardest working from around the world.
Libra Initiative Executive Director Daniel Garza joins me now to talk about the Republicans' olive branch here on immigration. Are you excited by this, Daniel? Is this a sign that something could get done?
I found it fascinating that Representative McMorris Rodgers actually said more about immigration reform than President Obama did, with less time to say it. In fact, I'm seeing a lot of encouragement coming from Speaker Boehner himself. So yes, I see that there's a move towards and a willingness towards immigration reform.
Well, look, there weren't a lot of bipartisan initiatives offered by the president last night that are realistic. Immigration reform is one of them. He did talk about it, Daniel. What needs to happen for the two sides to come together for a deal?
Well, I think, both sides have to move from their fixed position, one of border security only or first, and the other citizenship only. So I think there is room in the middle. I think that they have to seek true bipartisan reform and have to do it in bipartisan spirit. So I do like the movement that is being shown by Ryan, by Goodlatte, and of course McMorris Rodgers, Boehner, and Cantor even. So the leadership is all in on immigration reform on the Republican side. And hopefully now the Democrats from the left can now actually make some movement towards the middle as well and try to seek policy prescriptions that I think will improve our economy and really bring folks out of the shadow.
Daniel, your organization talks a lot to Hispanic groups, is aimed at them. The latest Gallup poll shows the president has been really declining in a big way. 52% approval from Hispanics, down from 72% recently. Did last night's speech help the president with Hispanics?
Actually, from what I saw in the Twitter sphere and the contacts and the relationships that I have, they were upset that it was only a one-line sentence on immigration reform. And then, of course, he sort of spoke disingenuously about the impact that Obamacare is having on the community. We are disproportionately being impacted. And so the reason you're seeing that poll decline is because you're seeing one policy after another that has failed and, in fact, has disproportionately impacted the Hispanic community in a more severe way, in unemployment, in labor participation, teen participation. And then obviously the high cost of the premiums and the deductibles that we're going to have to be paying for Obamacare because we're younger and healthier.
Well, it is the year of the midterm elections. Both sides of politics say they want to get something done on immigration, which would help the Hispanic community. We're going to keep track of it. Libra Initiative Executive Director Daniel Garza, thank you so much for joining us.